when I first came to Asia, like my own relatives stopped talking to me. They said directly to my mom. I had a relative that told my mom, she was like, your son's ugly, he doesn't know how to sing. What makes him think that he can make it in this business? And I, like, things like that, they do hurt, but then if you still believe in yourself, if you still believe in yourself, it doesn't really matter like what other people think. You just go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy I did, because I met people like you. Like I've met so many great people along the way, and even people that didn't believe in me. Like I never did it for them. I really did it because I just know that I need to do it. And then in that journey, people that don't believe in you start to realize that maybe even them themselves. Maybe one of the reasons why they didn't believe you in the first place is because they never believed in themselves, or they didn't pursue something they themselves wanted to pursue. And when they see you succeed, maybe that in turn inspires them to go after something that they thought was dormant or forever, like just a dream.
Way far off. Right. So when you did leave the States to come to Asia, you didn't come to Taiwan initially, right? You went to Hong Kong.
Right.
So you stayed there for a period of time. Why did you pick Hong Kong rather than Taiwan?
So that's like another thing too. Like back in the day, like when I first came to Taiwan, you could only stay here for 30 days at a time with a US passport. So like with me thinking like, okay, well, every 30 days I'm gonna have to leave, that's really expensive before you can find like a company that can host you with a work visa, stuff like that. Because I was going in with no experience in entertainment. Of course, I did try to go to management companies and asking them if they would be interested in signing me. They'd be like, what are your credentials? I was a bio major, who's gonna use me? So then I went to Hong Kong because I had a cousin there, and being in Hong Kong, they give you 3 months at a time. Gives you more time to kind of like go out there and figure out what you want or how to go about getting into the industry. And then in Hong Kong, you could just go to Macau for an afternoon, come back. Like it was a lot easier. So that's why I chose to go there first. And when I was in Hong Kong, for the year I was there, I took classes every day, like dance classes, singing classes, songwriting classes, even Cantonese classes. Every day I would work in my cousin's studio until like 3 a.m. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, let me just try to figure this out. And nobody was there to like teach me. I just really was focused on just trying to do things.
Right. Wow. Oh, so your cousin had a studio, so he was in the industry as well, or sort of?
He had, I think for him, like music was always like a dream of his, but because of his parents wanting him to do things that were more economically stable, he wasn't able to pursue that goal as much. So he kind of like, I was kind of like his like outlet into that industry. So that was interesting too. Like I think there were a lot of dynamics there that I learned a lot, and you also learn that you just can't rely on people. Like you can't be like, oh, just because I have an opportunity and someone's giving it to me, that's 100% where I put all my eggs in that basket.
Right.
Because there's going to be expectations and discrepancies in that, and like it was a good learning experience to be more independent and reaching for these things. Yeah.
I mean, is he still chasing his dream, or is he totally out?
Yeah, it kind of was something that he just chose a different life path. He has a beautiful family. He has his own business. But it just wasn't something that was possible for him yet. But who knows? Further down the line, maybe one day he'll decide to pursue it. I think that's the thing in life is like a lot of people put periods at the end of a lot of their goals or their paths, but the only thing is, like, I always hear people be like, oh, it's too late for that, or I'm too old for that. It's like, who's saying that? Like, you're saying that. And people might laugh at you and be like, why are you, like, being foolish and chasing your dreams and shit? But it's like, who's doing that? Like tell that person to shut the fuck up. Like, literally, I get really angry because I'm like, it's such a waste. Because like one day everyone's gonna die eventually. It sounds very dark, but it's true. So then before you die, like, why would you want to waste your time just worrying about what other people are thinking what you should do, when you can go out there and pursue what you want to do, and don't be a selfish dick about it, because that's what causes like people to not like you or whatever. And you don't have to do things to be liked, but you do live in society. You still have to kind of be mindful of other people's needs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, what about your own needs?
Yeah.
Like, you still have to kind of cultivate that and make sure that it's not being thwarted by other people's fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that, I don't know if you feel like that in terms of following your dreams or not being afraid or standing up. In Asian culture, bringing that up, it's often hard, and a lot of people, just based on the culture of their bringing up, not necessarily able to say what they mean
Right.
or be able to communicate what they want. So it's quite your situation. You're very lucky to be able, even though it was not a super easy,
Right.
smooth going thing, you were able to do that and get those experiences.